Hi parents, my name is Rosemary and today we're going to be working on identifying your children's age. So for this activity we're going to need one sheet of, it's 8.5 by 11 inches, just regular copy paper. We are going to need some glue and a dark marker, as well as some construction paper. It doesn't matter the color, and if you don't have any construction paper, you can also use newspaper or junk mail. Make it fun. We are going to be shredding these, so it's not very important what color they are. We just want to work on fine motor skills with the children, okay? So I want you to go ahead and ask your child, how old are you? And together you're going to count their age. So if your child is 3 years old, for example, then you can go ahead and write this down on a small paper and just go ahead and count along with them. So we're going to say, okay, so you're 1, 2, 3. You're 3 years old. And you can also use your fingers as a second way to identify their age and identify numbers. So you can use written numbers and you can use your fingers as well. So after you do this, you're going to go ahead and you can let them write the number if you'd like. You can also do hand over hand, or you can write it for them. Go ahead and let them, tell you how they want to go about it. So we're going to write their age, really big number, on this white sheet. It's going to look like this. And the reason why I use a dark marker is because you want them to be able to see the lines of the number, and doing that with a pen or a pencil sometimes makes it a challenge. So we can use a dark marker, and it doesn't have to be black. It can be blue, purple, red. You just want to make sure that they can see the lines. So after you do that, then go ahead and let them put the glue over the number. So I tend not to do the entire number at once, and I go piece by piece. It's up to you how you want to do that, but it's gonna look something like that. You just put it over the number, and you can let them try to glue it. Sometimes they'll need some help just squeezing the bottle if it doesn't have too much glue. Or you could also dump a little bit of glue on a small sheet of paper, and they can dip it using Q-tips, so something like this. Okay, so then your newspaper or your construction paper, whatever paper it is you're using, you want to make sure that they are going to be able to shred these pieces like that. And sometimes the children can have a difficult time shredding these pieces. So if you see that they're having a hard time just shredding, then go ahead and you shred for them just a tiny bit. And what I do is, if they're still having trouble shredding the rest of it, then I hold one piece and I ask them to pull. So they're just gonna pull like this. All right, and you want to make sure your pieces are small, something like this. So this is my thumb and this is a piece, right? So you're gonna have them put the pieces over the number, and you're just gonna trace the entire number until you finish. Now, if you also want to work on emergent writing skills, then I would suggest grabbing a yellow marker. And this is optional. This is if you want to work on those writing skills with them, right? So I would then do something like I am 3, and just highlight it for them. So as you can see, I am 3. And with a pencil, then they can go ahead and trace the yellow highlighting. You can also help them hand over hand, but I like to let them do it on their own. Scribble is fine. It can look like this, and sometimes it can just look like a scribble, and that's fine. That's how they start their writing skills. So that is the activity for today. I hope you enjoy it, and yes, stay safe and healthy.